A lot of you saw a video with Fabio Valentini, how he execute trades on NASDAQ index, how he use order flow, and most of you have still the same question. How you can also do such trades, how you can also get all of these indicators in one place. I already analyzed all indicators that Fabio use and will show to you how you can get them so fast. Watch till the end because there would be a special bonus to you, pre-built templates that Fabio use. First indicator, it is of course a big bubbles, as Fabio call it. In a platform that we use it, that indicator you can get and it called by big trades. Let me show you how you set up. You go to indicator section, type here, you can choose all big trades. After that you open it. Here would be a section, as you can see, with settings. What this indicator shows to you, it shows when some people take significant trade. For example, 100 contract with one order or 500 contract. As you can see here, I set up minimum value. I analyze only above 100. You can set up, for example, above 50, for example, apply. After that system, as you can see, analyze it again and shows to you all contracts that happen above, all orders above 50 contracts. After that, what you can do, here you can see show above chart. You can see it is above chart. Here it is below chart. Honestly, I personally use below chart. And here you can see show value. Because for me, honestly, it's not a big deal. Exact number for me is the most important to see exactly where that order appear. After that, size, as you can see, minimum size. You can choose bigger size. For example, if you would like to see them really big, you can do something like that. If you don't like it, for example, size, you can choose a way smaller size. After that, additionally, you can set up alerts. When some significant order appears, you will get notification. And after that, you do apply. Congrats! You have same big bubbles indicator for yourself. Also, additionally, you can choose type of a color, as you can see, ellipse. And additionally, without transparency, as you can see, it's transparent, and you can do, for example, that would be like zero transparency. For example, above chart and zero transparency. Green, it means buyers. Red, it means sellers. As you can see here, those colors, you also can choose different colors, for example, for buy and for sell. Before we go to other indicators, I would like to remind you that we use ATAS trading platform. Main reason why we use it, because it is better than platform which Fabio use, because they only developing it. ATAS in this market for many years, and they have additional indicators which Fabio didn't show to you, and I will show to you in a second part. Watch carefully. Additionally, you can download ATAS. Link in description. You will get 2 weeks free trial to test it. After when we added big size trades, additionally what we can do, it is volume based charts. As you can see here in a section with time frames, you can choose different time frames. You can choose minutes, as you can see, time, seconds, ticks, volume. Why do we use on NASDAQ index volume-based time frames? Example for you. Let's assume that I change from 2500 volume to 5 minutes. Pay attention how pre-American session, night session, as you can see in time-based chart, the chart way bigger. Compare New York opening, start here. Compare that New York opening is smaller in time-based. But when you go back to volume-based chart, you can see that before opening it is maybe 10%. During session, volume it is maybe 80-90%. That's why volume-based charts way better. Here you can use 2500. It is a really good time frame for some local confirmations. Next indicator that important for us, it is cumulative delta. You can see that you can get cumulative delta. You go to again indicator session. You simply type CVD or cumulative volume delta. As you can see settings. Let's go to settings to existing indicators that I have. My settings, candles, default. You can choose custom start. Also, you can set up alerts, show value, labels, show description. Here, cumulative delta. Main reason why cumulative delta is so important, because I would like to show you trading sessions that I closed yesterday with 1,690 USD of profit. And NASDAQ started beautiful trend down, and as you can see, every time when we had significant delta absorption, it was the best place to take shots. That's exactly where I made money during significant bias absorption against trend. Next indicator that I would like to show you, and Fabio didn't show it to you, it is a delta correlated candles. Why it's a really beautiful one. Let let me show to you based on this more than 900 USD trade example where I made 964 USD of profit. And what was the reason why I took that trade? Main reason because as you can see, it was US opening exactly this moment, and even before opening start we had significant aggressive buyers, and price, as you can see, failed to break that range. And what's beauty of Delta correlated candles, it shows to you area where there are a lot of buyers, so many buyers, and often it is the best areas of absorption, and you can exactly take a trade. And that was a moment when I took a trade and made money during this job. I have additional two beautiful indicators. Before I show it to you, I have a good news for you. Instead of building all of these indicators from scratch, you can get ready to use templates that I personally use for order flow trading. It includes my core indicator settings and workspace layout. In the description to this video, you will find a special form. Fill it out and my team will help you install and set up everything for free. And bonus on top of that, I will share with you a free masterclass where I break down our order flow trading strategy. The same approach that help us to make from 500 to 1,500 per trading session. Let's come back to other indicators. The next one, my friends, it is delta-based volume profile and volume profile. It is those indicators that Fabio didn't mention in his trading, but I think they're really powerful. Why they really powerful? Because they show you visually not only like delta sometimes can be entered in really wide area, and sometimes it could be entered in tiny area. And honestly, when it entered in small tiny area, you can use it as a powerful support resistance in many cases. How you get it in ATAS? That's really simple. You go to volume analysis. Here you can see this drawing tool, volume analysis, and here you have fixed market profile and TPO. You can see you can press it here and it appears here as a new settings. You can see I already created my two, delta based and volume based. I analyze both of them because often significant volume could play out as a powerful support resistance. Even yesterday's session, there was a situation when we had significant volume build up, and you can see a price build up a significant high volume node and retested it. As you can see, rejected, price failed to break through significant volume. Regarding settings, how to create this beautiful delta profile, let me show it to you. When you do to settings, what should you do? First, you choose profile or TPO. I use profile because I don't see a reason to use TPO because we have all data. That's why I love profile. After that, you have electronic trading hours or regular trading hours. Electronic, it is from midnight. Regular, it is from New York opening. I use honestly electronic, but you can choose which one you like. After that period, it is current day, last day, current week. You choose time frame, custom. I use current day. Location, send me a location. Send me a location, right or left. If you do left, remember to use this one from left to right. Here, profile type, I think it is the most important. It is a delta. As you can see, when you choose, for example, volume, it would be the same as the previous one. If a delta, it only shows delta. I don't like this one. I like only delta correlated. You can choose, as you can see, size, and after that, when you choose locked, it automatically lock in one place, and it would be the same size. Even if you do move something on the chart, it won't move. As you can see, it fixed, stabilized. By the way, when you download my template, you will get all the settings in one place, even this one template that I showed to you. And with delta, the same settings. As you can see, current day, volume profile, volume. Major difference, instead of delta correlated, here you have volume. Let me scroll down. You will see all my settings. At this moment, you can pause and you can keep settings. And the same, what I do, locked, and save as a template. Additional one indicator that you cannot get in deep charts. It is the important key levels on a chart. It is DOM levels. What's a beauty of this one? Because often it played out as a powerful support resistance, especially at key areas. I remember a situation when price here was significant limit order, price reached it, and after that makes significant drop. How it looks in ATAS? In ATAS, it looks like this one. You can see here, it is a type of a settings that we can use. It is a upper cutoff, sensitivity. For example, you can see only significant limit orders. Smoothing mode, for example, you would like to choose manual. Show last limits, you can use log scale, alerts if you do filters. And the last indicator which Fabio used, it was a volume profile. In most cases, Fabio used a volume profile that he built manually. How you can get also it in ATAS. Drawing tools, you use volume analysis, and here would be market profile and TPO. You can choose, as you can see, area by your own hands. You can choose an area because you would like to see where some volume traded. Also, you can go here inside in settings. You can choose TPO, or you can choose market profile versus TPO, volume type, trades, delta correlated, or delta over volume. You can see where biggest volume, where biggest delta. I love what Fabio do, but I think ATAS it's really worth your attention. And once more you can get it, all the links will be in description. And right now I ask you to watch this video lesson where I break down our order flow strategies that will help you make money by trading NASDAQ index. And I wish you good luck and have a good day.